All right, we're down to our last 3 games here, Purdue and Michigan. We got Michigan 32.5-point home favorites, and the total here right around 48.5, 49 in this game. It's just with Michigan, it's a question of, are they completely, falling asleep, sleepwalking through the game? I mean, that's really the only way you can try going against them right now, because they haven't looked it to me. They have just been dominant on defense, suffocating on defense, getting turnovers, not letting teams find the end zone, shutting out Michigan State, and giving up a grand total of think about that. They have given up 10 points is the most points they've given up in a game this year, this Michigan Wolverines defense. I mean, it's just been that good on that side of the ball. Purdue's got some capability on offense, but not as much as they had early in the season because, Hudson Card has been regressing big time. They've only scored a grand total of 35 points in their last 3 games against Nebraska, Ohio State, and Iowa. That's not what you want to see. Not to mention, too, Purdue, they got blown out by Nebraska last week, 31-14, couldn't move the ball. Now you got to play this Michigan defense on the road. And, Michigan off a bye week, too. As if it's not going to get more difficult enough for us here in this game. We got to face this Michigan team with extra time to prepare. So that's definitely what I would be concerned about. Now, they do have Penn State next up, which I don't buy into the look ahead because, to me, Michigan hasn't shown any signs of looking ahead or being flat whatsoever. So, yeah, this is not one underdog that I will be betting. That's for sure. Maybe you look Michigan. Maybe you can still lay 32 with them. Hell, their last few wins, 38-point win, 42-point win, 45-point win, and a 49-point win. So maybe you do lay it with Michigan. Maybe they still can win this by 35 plus. I certainly would only look Michigan here. What do you think?
Since Harbaugh was back, he's been covering it. Remember early on in the year, they didn't. They kind of let off the gas. Some of those teams hung around. I remember a couple weeks ago, Purdue. Oh, this is a spot for them at home. Ohio State, blown out. It was 41-7. And then at Nebraska, it's kind of just falling apart. Where this Purdue team is played better on the road the last few years. I think it's just Michigan. Team total, you could lay it. Even the Purdue team total under, because that's worked. Whoever Michigan's played. It's like you mentioned, 10 points has been the max for these teams against Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just difficult, impossible, in fact, to trust Purdue here in this game. They can, we'll see. And like I say, they've been very impressive. And you could probably still lay it with them, honestly, because, like I say, their margin of victory. Rutgers was the last time they won a game by fewer than this point spread. The last 4 weeks, Nebraska they won by 38, Minnesota by 42, Indiana by 45, and Michigan State by 49. So when you actually look at it like that, maybe 33 is still cheap here on the Michigan side in this game.